Hey, so I know where I'm going to start with this video, but I don't know where I'm going to wind up, so hopefully it turns out okay. The thing I want to address is that I'm just on here doing a video diary, as it were, just because, sort of, in my nearly 48 years of experience in this body, I figured out by default, just of being around a lot of people, that I kind of think about the world differently, and I'm a little bit more of a free thinker than most people, or than the average. I shouldn't say all people, because I do realize in some of the things that I've said on here that I think the people who watch me and are interested in what I have to say, I think it's kind of like we're all somewhat of the same mind. It's kind of like, you've heard the phrase, preaching to the choir, as it were. So, a part of what I have to say is that I'm not a health and wellness consultant, and I'm not a practitioner, nor do I want to be, but I am somebody who very much wants to live life on purpose, who wants to take control, who says that the mainstream consciousness way of thinking, the matrix, as you hear me say all the time, is a lie. It's to quote people, well, the movie Matrix, the great lecturer David Icke, who I'm very into, is that for a lot of these corporations, television, throw your television out, by the way. If you haven't done that, do that. Don't waste your time with that shit, Stuff like, like what happened in Japan. I found out about that within 6 hours, things that are important, you'll find out, but don't waste your time with that stupid television. That's just handcuffs. That's just mental, spiritual, emotional straitjacket. So again, what I'm trying to do, and a bit of a digression there, is just because I'm trying to tell you, is that as in the movie Matrix, Morpheus, I'm paraphrasing, telling Neo that the wool has been pulled over your eyes. And so I think for some of us it's easy to escape from that a little bit, or to see just maybe in our uniqueness that you don't want to do things the way everyone else wants to do it. But there's more to it than that, because there is a war going on with people with the control system and the lies. And I'm talking about how that comes on us from every angle. I just took some adventures into starting to mess around with raw milk products, and it's interesting. Why did that shit ever start being pasteurized? It's like, you can leave a jar of raw milk out, just leave it out, and nothing happens to it. It's better that way, why did they pasteurize that shit? Just to do something, to sell us some kind of crap? Like, there's a lot of that going on. So let me kind of regroup on what I'm trying to say, and that's just that I want to be a big advocate of be your own guru, of find your own way. And that's why some of my stuff maybe come across as, at times, when I'm talking about philosophy, I kind of enjoy that stuff more, because I feel that there's more people who have done specific research about stuff regarding the physical, regarding diet, regarding all of that, and I'm just showing you what I do. And I realized I needed to talk a video like this, because after I made my mineral drink yesterday, I made it another video on my amino acid drink that I do, which I don't really know what all this stuff does. I've listened to people. I first got an inspiration to do that from a long list of stuff that Truth gave me once when I had a consultation with him last year, or I don't even think, yeah, it was, I don't remember where it was. I don't think it was a consultation. I think it was just talking to him. I was like one of the only people at the bar. And usually when you get around him like that, it's not like you can get information that you would usually have to pay for. So he's very, very open, very free, and very loving. But anyways, and so I took that list to another guy that works at my health food store, this guy named Cameron, who's in sports nutrition, and I definitely feel like he knows more, definitely, than I do by a long shot, and so does Truth, but I felt like he knew more than Truth with just having an understanding of amino acids with his approach to it for where he was studying. He works at the health food store. It's a big, huge, full spectrum, like supermarket health food store, and he works in the supplement section. And he works there 3 days a week, and the rest of the time he's going to school, I believe in Loma Linda, which is probably one of the biggest alternative medical health research facilities probably in the world, maybe, or definitely in North America. So so all I'm trying to say is I think it's good to like go to all different kinds of people and to see what works for you, and to know your own constitution and learn as much as you can about yourself. And I think a good way So I was a little interrupted by my roommates there, and I was putting up or editing my video of doing my amino acid cocktail, and I realized I was trying to figure out why people want to, like, again, I didn't know where this video was going to wind up, trying to figure out why people like watching what I do when I don't really necessarily know the specifics of what I'm doing. Obviously you read books, and maybe people just want to connect with me and see stuff that I do and be able to relate, and we're being like these sort of coming together in this cyber world. That's kind of all over the place statement, but I realize that in the fact of there's this video on YouTube that I'm sort of obsessed with, and it's not like it just makes me feel comfortable to see somebody who thinks like I do. And it's a Dutch synthesizer player, a guy, Danny Wolfers is his name, and there's an interview with him on Slices. I'll put it in the D box down below if you feel like checking it out, because it's just like, I'm not learning anything off that video. I just get to watch it, and it's somebody that I can totally relate to, that thinks like me, that makes these little sonic movies. And it's like, not, I'll watch it sometimes, not once a day. Sometimes when I was new, I was watching it once a day, and it was just like I can almost memorize what's going to come up. And I guess we just, in this medium of the internet, you just want to connect in with people that kind of think like you, that make you feel like family. And so I was making this video, and I got it into the computer, and I was editing it, and I was like, this thing's fucking stupid. Like, why do fucking people want to watch this shit? Like, I'm not telling you anything new. But then I like realized, well, people maybe just want to see me do, like, somebody that they want to be like, or with just being an alchemist with your health, with just being interested. Like, I don't really have anything to say that you can't learn. Like, I was like thinking, oh, I should learn all this stuff on the internet, and then I should, like, you know, about these amino acids, some of the specific stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the video up afterwards. But when I had it in the editing suite, I was like, why the fuck would anybody want to watch this stupid fucking shit? You know? And it's just like, and then when I really thought about it, we just want to relate to people as we can. And it's like, I realize there's probably a lot of people who live in places like where I do. Like, there's nobody. There's nobody. You're alone. You know? That you can relate to. That's like just everybody that you're around, and maybe I feel it more than other people, like, because I'm a strange bird in the community where I live in, and like people just tolerate me, and or something like that, you know. It's like I know I'm on my right mission. I'm not just like some freaky freak that's freaking sitting there watching TV, watching reruns, and just like those are the people that are weird to me, yet somehow they can go out into public and be seen as more normal than me. But so I guess all I'm trying to say is, okay, I guess I understand why people want to watch my videos, but I'm just trying to say, please keep in mind that I want to be extreme with my living. I'm not like desiring to like make money. It's why don't have any affiliates. I don't have any things I'm selling. I'm just like being an advocate for take power of your life. Like, I don't want to be overwhelmed by like studying about herbs and learning all the specific things and learning this and learning that, and my thing is my music, and it's just like I'm coming up on 48 years of age, and it's just like I want to thrive and have my creativity be as alive as it was when I was young. I don't feel any different. I was, when I got into these animal products and some of these supplements, I started bringing things back into my body that my age had decayed away. For whatever those were, the way I think, the way my brain processes and stuff like that. And I don't know all the specifics of this stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and put that video up, and I guess you just enjoy watching me in my kitchen, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that. And but I just wanted to say I felt like kind of stupid. Like, why would I want to put this video up? There's just sitting there putting this stuff. I just got all of these supplements from this guy who knows so much stuff, and he's going off in a different direction, and he knows I'm like really like extreme also, and I want to live life on purpose. And so, like, I don't have to, I just know that who I got this from. This is like, I can just read, this stuff, and I'll learn about it as I go. It's not, there's things I did a long time ago I still really don't know the background on. For example, Secrets of Longevity, Zach just sent me a message, and he was like paying attention to the fact that I said that I pee a bunch of times and get up while I'm sleeping, and said, oh, you need to check out Nettle Root. And I guess in the end that's why I'm glad to like have this whole cyber tribal collective of, there's so many channels on YouTube. And I had something similar to this when I was really into body modification. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm very, seeing me kind of shirtless and stuff, but I used to have probably 25, 30 piercings, and I used to be a part of a big tribe, and we came together, met online, and then like kind of supported each other and loved each other, and then after years and years, and this was on a website called BME, Body Modification Easing, and it's kind of, that's all changed over the years. This was like 10, 12 years ago, and we all eventually met at my house and had this big party and stuff like that. And so I guess it's just a part of us sort of being these pack animals where we just want to see somebody else that we think like, and I'm okay with being that. Just wanted to tell you ahead of time, I think that my amino acid cocktail video is fucking a waste of time to watch. I do it all the time, and I don't know what everything does. I just got the freaking recipe from somebody, and if it comes up when I have free time, when I'm not doing my music, to do research on that, I'll check it out. Peace. I love you.